Hello guys, and thank you for tuning in to another fine episode of Night In with Joy. I'm your host Joy Irungu, and this is the only place where ladies come on board, be authentic, share their lifetime experiences, and you know what? We use our tagline, turning pain into power. Yes, you can cry, learn from it, then conquer from your story. And today we have an amazing guest. Shiko. Shiko is a friend of mine. We've actually literally gone to the same high school, and I've known her for so long. And it's so funny, Shiko, that when we were in school, hatukufikiria we would go through some of these things that we've gone through. But you know, at the end of the day, shukrani, sindio?
True.
Me, I know you, but just tell our viewers who Shiko really is.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me here. I really appreciate. My names are Margaret Wanjiku Muchoki, but many of you know me as Shiko Muchoki. I'm
Chokes.
Chokes. I'm just a simple girl, and I'm a mom, by the way. Yes. Yeah.
You're a mom.
I'm a mom. I'm a proud mom, by the way.
Nice.
Yes.
And you also have your own profession.
Yes.
Good stuff. So we were talking the other day, and we spoke, and you're telling me your story. And you know, I was like, nani huyo msichana mrembo hivi anapitia nini hizi. You know, it feels so bad to see people, especially people you know. Not that I would want this to happen to somebody I don't know or something, but it feels so bad to see people going through some of these things that we go through, and especially when you are trying to start off now settling down.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So just tell us, like, from how you started your relationship, from where your story starts.
Okay, so this Shiko you see here, I consider myself a very strong woman, Joy, because I'm so sure most of my friends, let me just say that, if they're given like 1% of what I've been through, I'm sure most of them won't be able to handle, but I thank God. Okay, so it started, let me just start with my very first relationship. Mm-hmm. I was in this relationship, and I happened to get pregnant while I was still in my mom's house. And that thing just got me by surprise, you see. Mm-hmm. The pregnancies that just happen, You're like, Aja, I'm pregnant, I'm in my mom's house. So I just tried my level best to, you see, to tell my mom, because by the time mamangu alikuwa najua, I was 4 months pregnant. Like nilikuwa na ficha. You see, I'm in the same house with my mom, my dad, but hajui. I just tried my level best. Like I could just handle the mood swings, the nausea and all that. Nilikuwa na make sure na manages of vitu. So my mom alijua niko pregnant, sikujua kumwambia. I just told my aunt, na nikamwambia, auntie, you know what, ime happen hivi na hivi. So akaniuliza, what do we do? Nikamwambia, I'm not strong enough to tell mom. So please mwambie tuone vile ata react. And she told my mom. Surprisingly, my mom hakuichukulia vibaya. She just told me, Shiko, ushamaliza shule, uko job, so I think we are just good to go. And I'm so happy for you. Shock on me when I told my guy, my boyfriend, he told me he's not ready to be a dad. And we told the mom. And the mom, surprisingly, you know what the mom told me? Shiko, if you feel you're not ready to be a mom, and baba ya mtoto ashasema tayari hayuko ready kwa baba sahi, I can just take you somewhere, uoshwe. I was like, no, I just can't. Siwezi. So from the word go, I really had to fight for my baby. I had to fight for my baby sana. And tukaendelea tu vizuri. The parents came to our house na wakasema mimba ni ya kijana wao. I gave birth in my mom's house. vitu zikaendelea tu vizuri. Unfortunately the relationship didn't work and we just had to call it quits. So mimi huyo nakazana tu na mtoto wangu. And after like 2 years, when baby was going to 2 years, I met this guy through my friends. And we started this relationship. You know, at first ananiashua akinapenda mtoto, nampenda kama mtoto wangu, she's my daughter. Tukaongea tu na kaniashua. So alikuwa zile the things that alikuwa nafanya nikajua ini sure bet. Little did I know. Cause hata alikuwa akienda kulewa huko kwa baki na trench coat. Mtu anauza trench coat za watoto, ananunua, ananiletea nyumbani kwetu. And we just decided to take it to the next level. And nakumbuka I got engaged. Tulikuwa tumeenda ziplining the forest. Sikuwa najua, everyone else alikuwa najua, my friends, some of my colleagues, my mom alikuwa najua. So it was just like a surprise thing. And he went down on his knee. Kaniuliza, will you marry me? I'm like, this is what I've always wanted. Yes, I'll marry you. Hata sikuwa na second thought. I'm like, yes, I'll marry you. And akanivalisha ring. Hey, okay. Nikakuwa too happy because I've never wore a ring in my life. And mi nimegrow nikikuwa kale kadem nilikuwa najua mimi nitafanya harusi, I'll walk down the aisle, you know. I was just so happy about everything. And things happened. We just moved in together. And by the time tunamaliza 2 months, I was pregnant. And hiyo pregnancy kidogo ilikuwa ngumu cause nili-bleed for 5 months. You know, I'm pregnant, I'm bleeding. So naenda to, it's moving from one hospital to the other, hospital to the other. Nilikuwa nafanywa scan after every 2 months because the doctors wanted to just be sure if the baby is okay. Then they realized there is some blood clot ilikuwa kando ya mtoto, but sasa I was on medication and I was told with time it's just going to clear, and it cleared. But by the time tunafika 6 months, the guy changed. 6 months of my pregnancy, the guy changed. Where from nowhere, naona ni kama nimebadilishiwa huyo mtu. Cause this is totally different. This is a different version. Hii ni version yenye sikuwa najua. Madharau kidogo, unapata na flat na wasichana. Anaenda kulewa, anarudi 5 AM. For me, mi nimelelewa kwa ile family najua. Sijiona babangu amekaa nje mpaka saa 2. My dad is that guy, you know. So hapa niko kwa marriage, naona vitu different. So hiyo kitu ikaanza kuniumia ndani. And the very close person niliona neza share na yeye, hata si mamangu, I shared with the mom. So nilikuwa naambia my then mom-in-law everything. Na mwambia, imagine amekuja 5 AM, ananiambia I'll try talking to him. Hakuwa anaongea na yeye. Sikuwa najua hizi vitu zote namwambia they'll be turned against me. So when we were 7 months pregnant, vitu saa zikakuwa very worse, zikakuwa mbaya kabisa. The guy anandanganya nenda job, kumbe ako somewhere along Gong Road, ameenda kwa beshte yake, mabeshte zake huko wameita madem. Yes, wanaenda kukaa huko. Nilikuwa najua afterwards. Within no time I ran into depression. I'm pregnant, I ran into depression because the guy, there's a time alienda ushago. When he came a totally different person. Totally different. Mtu wako anakushautia, anaanza kukushautia. Then it's like aliturn hate kwa mtoto wangu. I just couldn't hold that. Unaona, najipata saa zingine mtoto amekuwa mgonjwa, he walks out on us, napeleka mtoi hosi peke yangu, and I'm pregnant, you can imagine. So this day, it was on a Monday. Mimi nikatoka job nikakuja. The guy nilimpata tu kwa nyumba. So akaniita sitting room. Akaniambia, Mama Amara, nimekaa nikafikiria mimi na wewe hatuwezi endelea. Nikamuuliza, kwani what's up? The last time I checked hatukuwa na shida. After all, hata kama kuna shida, this is just something we can just sort out. Akaniambia hapana, this is not what I signed for. Nikamuuliza, what have I done? I'm ready to change. I'm very, very much ready to change. Akaniambia hapana, I'm giving you 24 hours uku umetafuta place ya kwenda. I'm like, 24 hours nitaenda hapi? And akastorm out, akaenda. So time niliachwa hapo, I don't know, because I was still, nilikuwa na depression, nika pass out. It's my daughter, alienda kwa our neighbor, kumuita. Namwambia mom, auntie naita mom, but mama itiki. Now nilikuwa naambiwa baadaye. I was taken to Shalom Hospital, and baby's fetal heartbeat yake ilikuwa chini kabisa. You know, each time you're depressed ukiwa pregnant, your stress huwa inakuwa transferred kwa the baby. So my neighbors, they tried calling my ex, wanampigia simu, wanamwambia bibi yako uko hospitalini, sijui aliwaambia nini by the way. But the response was not that good, because time niliamka, my mom, my dad, my uncles, they were there, my cousins walikuwa hapo. And they really prayed for me, and nikaambiwa sasa I have to start my guidance and counseling sessions, because ile route nachukua, it's like sasa itafika point they just have to get baby out, waone kama ataka kwa incubator. So I was just surviving a day at a time. My mom, the guy came later. When he came, sijui nini waliongea na mamangu. So tukaenda kwa nyumba place tulikuwa tunaishi. We used to live in Athi River. My mama akaniambia, just pick what is yours in this house, tuende. Because the way mimi naona kijana akiapana hapa mtafanya na vitu na mimi sitaki. So I just took my clothes, nikachukua some of baby's clothes, niliacha pia nguo zangu zingine, and I went back home. Kwenda home now, it's just starting from scratch. Unaona, sina anything. Then after 1 week nikaona hapana, it's like sasa hapa tutakosana na mamangu. Let me just get my own place. I moved out. Nikaenda, I just got a 1 bedroom. I didn't have anything. Mamangu alinipatia carpet. So tulikuwa tunaketi hapo chini kwa carpet, and I had 1 mattress. Nilikuwa na lalia na mtoi. So zile vitu nilikuwa nimeacha huko, my ex alituma rafiki yake, kaambia mwanamke akujiezi takataka ameacha hapa. So I went, nikachukua, nilipata nguo zimekwa kwa corridor, nikachukua, nikatoka nazo. And I just went back to my place. Inafika time mtoi wangu ananiambia, mom, nipeleke kwa dadi. Kwa dadi kuna TV. Huku hauna TV. Mom, sitaki kulala chini. Mom, mimi sitaki kukaa chini. Just take me to daddy's place, ama you take me to Shosho's place. Shosho ako na viti. Wewe hauna viti. Tukapambana. Finally I think tukafikisha 35 weeks. And nikaanza kuleba.
Hold it there. Let's take a short commercial break, and when we come back, we will hear more from Shiko. Stay tuned.
Ability is common in everyone. Those abled differently also have immense ability.
Maybe we are not good in both, but we can be good in life.
They reach beyond the limits in their special, different way.
If the society can just be careful in what they call them and how they refer to them, that would at least be better.
They need to be loved. They have feelings. They would like to give love. It's a natural thing.
Catch their story on Beyond the Limit on TV 47 every Saturday at 7:30 p.m.
The brain does not exactly know how to differentiate physical pain from the psychological.
Nilikuwa na feel nimefeel hata watoi wangu.
This month, our sisters, mothers and friends share their heartfelt stories of the pain and struggles with Joy Irongo.
We are all about being authentic and sharing our lifetime experiences to speak hope and empower a woman who's probably going through a rough patch.
Join us as we unravel the heartache.
So the doctor told me she has only 2 weeks to live.
Mimi nilikaa tu miezi 2 tu nikiwa na furaha kwa ndoa.
Every Saturday at 8:30 p.m.
Are you looking to buy a home, or are you looking to build one?
Welcome back, guys. This is 19 with Joy Irongo, and we are talking to Shiko, who is telling us about her story of, you know, being in a relationship and coming out of a relationship, and how she managed to remain strong through it, yeah. And sasa sahi umeanza kupata labor pains. Yes. So now what's next?
When nilipata labor pains, a friend of mine who happens to be a colleague and a neighbor at that time, akanipeleka hosi. And it was on a Friday, so it was on Friday night. Nikaka Saturday, I'm still in labor, nothing is happening. Dilation 3 centimeters imekwama hapo. So on Sunday, baby sasa akakuwa in breech position. Ikakuwa sasa hatuna option. I was taken in for an emergency CS. Nikapelekwa CS, nikatolewa baby. Baby alikuwa turn blue cause nilionyeshwa, like timing alitolewa kwa tumbo nilionyeshwa. Baby alikuwa turn blue cause oxygen levels zilikuwa zimeanza ku reduce. Na alikuwa amekunywa maji ya tumbo. And eventually mto yaka kwa poa, and we went home after a week. Mto the first month, the second month, the guy anakuja tu kwangu. Hiyo time nilikuwa nishaji collect na nikainuka, nikanunua viti, nikanunua kila kitu, TV, everything. Hao yangu ilikuwa poa. So he came and he told me, ameona there's no need of us kulea watoto tukiwa 2 separate ways. We should get back together. He promised me ame change and all that. And I was like, okay, after all, this is what I was looking forward to. Nilikuwa tu nataka uniambie umeadmit mistake and you're going to change, tulea watoto. And we moved to his house. So by the time baby was 7 months pregnant, nikasikia, you know your body. Nikasikia kuna some few changes in me. I had to go for a pregnancy test. Pap, I'm pregnant. And baby is 7 months.
Yeah.
Yes. It took me time kuambia this guy. Nika consult some of my friends. Wananiambia, no, it's so early. Unajua ulikuwa umefanywa CS. It's so early. 3 of my friends told me to terminate the pregnancy. I was like, no, I have to fight for my baby. And I think I'll just be walking around feeling so guilty. And imagine, ninge happen kuterminate your pregnancy, akamkujua baadaye. Hapo sasa ndio nampatia itu ile 100% confirmation hata mimba haikuwa yake. So I just gathered all the courage and I told him, I'm pregnant. Hata siku 3 hazikuisha. The guy akachange. Akarudisa 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m. I'm like, I don't want to make the very same mistakes nilikuwa na make last time. So I choose to do things in a different way. And vitu sasa, you see, zina move from bad to worse. And nikaanza kuuliza mamangu, mom, so what do I do from here? Ananiambia, we omba. I go into fasting. Badala mtu abadilike, mpaka na set alarm 3 a.m. nilikuwa naomba 12 a.m., 3 a.m., 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. So badala badilike anakuwa worse. And there's a time alienda akashikwa past curfew time. It was on a Saturday. Sikujua, no one is calling me. I'm here, niko worried, sijui mtu ameenda wapi. Akaka Saturday, Sunday. nilikuwa naambiwa Sunday, and that's after insisting kabisa. Napigia mabeshte zake nalia, I don't know where this person is, I'm just worried, unaona. So friend yake akaniambia hata alishikwa jana, but alikuwa, tukaona it's not wise to tell you. I'm like, you're supposed to tell me, this is my husband, unafaa kuniambia ameshikwa, at least nione what I can do. And nikaenda place alikuwa amewekwa kwa cell, tukaenda tukaongea and akatolewa. Shock on me. Na mtu hajakuwa kwa nyumba 2 days. Badala twende straight home, he opted twende kwa rafiki yake. Tukaenda kwa friend yake, the wife akapika, mimi niko tu hapo, and akaanza kukula hizo mogoka zao and kunywa pombe. Ika happen ile tu curiosity, tunaambiwa curiosity kill the cat, hiyo siku iliniua. I took the phone, nilikuwa na password, nikaangalia. I don't know, kitu ilikani direct cause nilikuwa na feel something is just not right. Nikafika kwa SMS za madhe. Najua ile message nilipatana nayo ni gani? Umake sure corona ikiisha, umechukua huyo mwanamke na vitu zake umrudishe kwao. God, hiyo text ili change everything. The way nilikuwa naona ili change kila kitu. Siku moja the guy aliamka, akapack nguo, akaniambia ameenda job, and he left. That was the last time I saw him. After like 2 weeks, naona friend yangu amepost, a mutual friend amepost photo. Oh, she said yes, congrats darling. Hizo tu ma caption. Amepost pictures of a certain lady. I'm like, this lady looks so familiar. But najiambia hapana, kitu ya kwanza ilikuja aki ama my husband ameproposea dem mwingine, but najiambia hawezi, this guy ananipenda, nimemzalia watoto, hawezi. I was living in denial. Shock on me. Yes.
Yeah.
The guy alienda Ole Sereni and he proposed. A chick nilikuwa najua all along ni workmate, to a point atu mdem akipiga saa ngapi najua wanaongea stories za job. You see? And hata nikaanza kujiuliza, yani mabeshte zangu all along I thought I have friends, kumbe hata sina marafiki. Unajua ni husband yangu amekwambia anaenda kupropose na najua you're part of that plan, utaruhusu kitu kama hiyo ifanyike aje? Hata si unanipatia hint. All along mimi najua tu yuko, and imagine mtu ameenda halipi rent, hanipati food, na siko job, sina job, sina anything, amekuachia rent, sina kitu yoyote. Do you know Joy, I used to survive on, nilikuwa naenda kwa salon ya beshte yangu, naenda nifanya watu blow dry, nipatiwe 100 bob. Hiyo 100 bob ninunue maybe tokens za 50, ninunulie watoi maziwa. Do you know I could even sacrifice nisikule, cause I'm like maybe kesho nikienda kwa hiyo salon nitakosa mtu wa kufanya blow dry ama mtu wa kusonga. So if food yenye niko nayo saa hii, at least leo nimefanikiwa nipate food, acha tu ni sacrifice nisikule, watoi wangu wasikose kitu ya kukula kesho. I ran into depression again. I became suicidal. The first time nili overdose. Yeah.
And you're pregnant?
Yes. And I wrote a note to my mom and kwa hiyo barua nilikuwa nimeandika, mama, I know I failed you. Because from the word go, ningekusikiza singeolewa na mtu. I failed you. Nilikuwa na feel nimefail hata watoi wangu. Nili overdose. Nilikuwa na expect. Na nikalala. I kissed my children knowing so well the following day stamp shock on me. Alarm ya 3 a.m. daily. Alarm 3 a.m. I woke up. Nikauliza Mungu, okay fine. Sasa unataka niombe? Sio ni alarm ya 3 a.m. unataka niombe? Unataka nikwambie nini exactly? Cause nothing gets you by surprise. If at all ulitaka nisi go through this kind of pain I'm going through, unge stop. But God, you just chose me. You just chose me. Ni go through this kind of pain. Nikambia Mungu, it's too much. And I told him, sitawahi omba tena. wacha vitu ziflow vile zinataka kuflow. And I stopped praying. So when I was 8 months pregnant, nikatumia this guy message because sikuwa job, sina anything. Nikamwambia, please nisaidie pesa kidogo, I do shopping for baby. He, Joy, ile reply nilipata, niliwish hata singe mtext. Akaniambia, ukiachwa achika, wacha kushinda ukinisumbua. I'm like, hakuna mali nimekwambia we get back together, nimekuomba tu pesa kidogo, I do shopping for baby. Akaniambia, for your information, I am happily married to a very beautiful woman. And we have a baby coming. Usifikirie wewe ndio mwanamke peke yake unaweza zalia mtu. Shame on you, woman. Shame on you. Hiyo text nikasikuwa nimeielewa vizuri. Nikatumia beshte yangu nikamuuliza, wewe unaona nini hapo? Akaniambia hiyo message inasema hivyo. Do you know that day, Joy, nilikuwa nimeamua sasa, you know what I'll do? Najua mali nitakupata. I'll come, I'll stab you and I'll kill myself to withdraw because there is no way unaweza ni hurt hivyo. But my mom came and prayed for me. And after like 1 week, nika go into labor. Nikazunguka hosi kama 3. Sikupata msaada because that time madoki walikuwa megoma. Eventually nika end up kwa a private hospital iko Buruburu. Mtoi akatolewa. Mtoi alikuwa preterm kabisa. Mtoi alikuwa mdogo. Akapelekwa ICU. I tried calling these people. The last message nilipata from the mama aliniambia, assume you were raped ama baba ya mtoto alikufa. Kaniambia, kama baba ya mtoto hana haja na mtoto, sasa mimi ni nani? Hiyo kitu iliniumiza. I ran into depression again. Nilikuwa na scream kwa hosi. Nikaletewa mtu wa guidance and counseling. Bill imefika 1 million. Yani, I was so desperate. Very, very desperate. Nikatoa some posters, watu wakanichangia. My dad sold our land, our piece of land. Ndio akama settle hiyo bill. Eventually tukaenda home. And when I went home, the first thing nilifanya hiyo wiki, I just made sure nime move out of that house. I just got another house na nika move in na watoto wangu, where I found so much peace. Nime rest vizuri, nasikia tu niko poa and niko contented. Yes.
So guys, despite whatever you're going